Hi, my name is Venkat. I am 40 years old and I work for a IT consulting organization as a head of delivery. It's an interesting story. So I've been a Zoomcar user since last 5 years or so. And so when I was using the Zoomcar app, I came across this ad for hosting. And so I always choose a bigger car for my family need. So when I bought a big car, I thought this will be a good opportunity because I learned that I could earn up to 50 to 60,000 per month through this Zoomcar host program. So I enrolled. When I got to know, I had a good discussion with the Zoomcar team, and I got enrolled about 2 years back. Been with the Zoomcar host platform for over close to 2 years now, and it's been a good journey. Yeah, it was quite a breeze. It was not a big challenge at all. Onboarding was quite simple. Of course, things have changed a lot since. And just for information, I just recently bought another car and listed on Zoomcar as well. So things are very different now compared to how it was. Back then, it was a slightly manual process. Very few steps involved for me to do. Mostly, it was done by Zoomcar themselves, by your own team. But now everything is automated, right? Pretty much photos and all of that has come recently, and it's a breeze. I mean, it's quite simple, easy to understand, and no qualms there. Yeah. Couple of things. One, like I said, I was a Zoomcar user before I became a host. So back then, when the experience that I had with Zoomcar and the trust that I developed over time, so I'd used it few times, and it was quite good experience overall. That was the first trigger. The second trigger is in terms of the whole insurance, how it covers, all that was quite transparent. The first time I listed my car, it was well explained to me in terms of what risks I carry and what support Zoomcar provides. So that was really helpful in terms of bringing the confidence. And when I started seeing the earnings and how things were going, I thought it would be good to add another car as well. And of course, I needed a second car as well because my first car was getting booked all the time. So, so it was. So overall, it was confidence and the trust that I had with the brand. So typically, the average earning is around 40 to 45,000 per month. So I have, just to name the cars, XUV 500, so which is a bigger vehicle, which gets me higher earnings, and a smaller car. I have a Tata Nexon, that gets me about 5 to 10,000 per month, depending on a good month versus a bad month. But I've seen good months where I've done 70,000 as well per month. So on an average, it's about 40 to 45,000. Good months about 70,000, especially festive months like now on till December. I've seen during these peak seasons, it's quite. I mean, I don't get to see my car for a few weeks. So those are the good months. Extremely important, because as a customer, whether you are choosing a small product or you're choosing any service, you look to buy products which has high ratings and high reviews from the other customers, right? Because that is your only yard for you to say whether it's a good experience overall or not. So that is one, definitely. And I have seen myself that when I listed my Nexon, there was no rating, right? So the visibility was not there much. But when I started getting the ratings, I started getting more bookings. So having a high rating is extremely important. Couple of things. One, absolutely important is the communication with the host, right, from day one. With the guest. The communication is very important. When I listed the car initially, there were some misunderstanding between me and the guest because the FASTag charges or the fuel levels, there were some issues. So that transparency and ensuring that the communication flows is very, very important. So you said that. The second thing is responsiveness, right? So being responsive, being polite to your guests, Some of them are new to taking a car. They might have a two-wheeler, but taking a car. So each one will come with different expectations. So being polite and being helpful definitely helped me a lot. The second thing is cleanliness and how you maintain your car. Car of course is very personal to everyone. So I have ensured that it's maintained very well. When I'm giving it to a new host, where even if the previous guest has not maintained, dirtied the car, I ensure that it is cleaned before it's given to the new host, because that is something which is something basic that everyone expects, right? So car needs to be clean, and when they get into the car, and both my cars are little expensive as well, so I ensure that the maintenance and the cleanliness is taken care. So I think these 2-3 factors should definitely help get good ratings. And I forgot the most important thing, fulfillment, right? Due to personal reasons, I had to once or twice cancel it or put it on pause after getting a booking. So in those instances as well, I've got a negative rating. So keeping a high fulfillment rate, ensuring that you're polite and being responsive to the customers, and third thing is to ensure that you're giving the maintaining and giving a clean car is important. So these gets you good ratings. Definitely the money. uh, on a serious note, of course, earlier the payment used to come weekly or monthly. I don't remember. It was little delayed. Nowadays it's coming instantly, right? Like as soon as the booking is done, I think if it is within the first half, I get the payout in the same day. Or if it happens in the second half later in the day, then it gets credited in the next day. That's really a great feature that I like right now. Yeah.